after the fact. There's you special group of people out there. I am sweating, bro. I am sweating. Um, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be operating under these circumstances, bro. The lights keep like surging in here. My computer's overheating. It feels like it's gonna start on flames right now. That's why it took so long to even stream. I've been having a fan on it, trying to cool it down. This is crazy, man. This is no way to live, bro. I don't live to live. Um, it is rough in here, man. It is rough in here. I mean, at least I'm burning some calories just sitting here, right? I hope you are all in much more comfortable conditions than I am right now. I hope I'm finding you at a good time in your life. I hope you're thriving out there. And if you are, let me know how you did it. Let me know how you achieved it. Uh, did you conceive and also believe, or did you just straight up achieve? Did you find a hack? Let me know what you know. Let me know what you know. Let me know what you know. Brother. Let me know what you know. Wait a minute. This looks funky. I don't like this. There we go. There we go. Melancholy. What's going on, melancholy? Melancholy. What's going on? The one who vapes, Slipknot. Shoo. We're ready to start the party. What the heck is hecking? Bro, you know what is hecking? I am dripping, dude. I don't know if you could tell that I'm glistening right now. I don't know if you could you see the beads on me, bro? I am sweating in here, dude. I was supposed to stream for like the last, I don't know, hour or whatever. I've been at war with my computer. I have a fan on it right now trying to cool it down. I don't know how much longer I could continue to operate under these conditions. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I need to put into the room I don't know if I need to put some like thick curtains to keep the sun from hitting the window and like frying my dojo. My computer, like I can't even touch it. It's like it's going to melt. It is crazy. So I've been having to cool it down. My computer was acting glitchy. I thought it was the internet, so I was resetting it and all that. It wasn't that. And then I had to cool it down and just give it some time to rest. And I think that's what it was, because now it's acting better. I'm burning calories in here, bro. Oh. But it's okay. I've been trying to burn calories. Disco golf hunt, super duper. Jane Caulfield making me hungry. Jane Caulfield trying to make me make some of that elbow sopa. We in the dojo. The heat wave is crazy. Is it even that hot where I'm at right now? It's 92 degrees. It's gonna be 93 very soon. But see, I'm like in a box of aluminum, maybe, I guess you could say. So I'm cooking in here. I'm like one of those rotisserie chickens. I'm a rotisserie grandmaster. Dripping in style with that beanie. Yes. Like Buzz Lightyear style. What's up, Guillermo? Must be the Binet. What's up? Andy Mosanth. I feel the same way as +6 outside. I couldn't even wear a sweater. Oh my gosh. Easiest way to cool the PC down is put some water on it. I'll try it after the stream. Jeez. Just in time, I sat down to do a project and wanted to have something live to listen to. Heck yeah. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. You know what? I was very thrilled. What's up, David? I was thrilled yesterday. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's two things going on right now. I have embarked on a new show, a new channel with Moss from the MMA hosts. It's called the Moss and Jesse Show, and I'm very happy with it. We have a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to doing another episode. And I also started something new on this channel. I am trying to stay innovative and reinvent things on here and try to do what, feel the need where it's at. And I've been seeing a growth on this channel of people that are interested in listening to something. And you know what? Hey, that's perfect, bro. Because if I can't be making those edits, those highly visual edits where it's cut, and all this stuff, that's perfect. Because you guys, your tastes are changing as well. People are wanting to just listen to something while they're driving, while they're on the toilet, whatever they're doing. And it's like, hey, I could give that to you. And yesterday I did my first episode of UFC news to fall asleep to. I did episode 1 and I uploaded it. And you know what? It didn't get 1 million views, but it actually got more views. It's funny because it was about 59 minutes long, I think. And that's what it's supposed to be. I don't want to see anybody complaining about how long it is, because you know what? Don't watch it then. It's not a YouTube short. It's like podcast length, right? So if there's a person who's complaining about a podcast length video, they're kind of stupid, because it's like, don't watch it. If you're not ready to sit down and listen to a podcast length video, that's like me going to Whole Foods and complaining that their food doesn't taste good. Like, yeah, if you want food that tastes good, go to Burger King. That's not what Whole Foods exists for. Whole Foods is so that you can feel better than other people and talk about it on social media. That's what Whole Foods is for, not to have something tasty, right? So if somebody, and nobody, I don't think anybody even did that. Not a single person did that. So I'm just being, I'm getting ahead of the game. I'm being like Eminem, telling you guys that I live in a trailer park, But I just feel like it's definitely not for everybody. It's a little bit longer, but I mean the things that I enjoy watching the most, like when I come across a 10-minute video from one of my favorite channels, I feel like it's a tease. I'm like, bro, give me like an hour, dude. At least 45 minutes. Give me something I could listen to while I'm doing something. So I was like, you know what? I want to try doing that once a week and just talk at the people. And it got like overwhelmingly positive feedback, and I saw people saying things along the lines of, this is what we need right now, this is what I want you to do, I'm not always able to look at the screen, this is perfect. And that made me feel good. So I'm glad to provide that. I hope you guys can check it out if you haven't already. I'm very excited about doing something like that on a consistent basis. That'd be like 42 degrees over here. Dang. Canada's pretty great. There's a snowstorm headed my way, and I couldn't be happier. I'm jealous. I shop at Whole Foods, Lord Racer, daydreaming about that Santa Fe sauce. I shop at Whole Foods so other people who shop at Whole Foods see me at Whole Foods. Stamina matters. Yes, but why are we talking about stamina? What happened? 85 historic heat wave. Oh my gosh, bro. It's happening. Swing low, sweet chariot. Chariot's a fire, bro. It's hot. They're swinging low. Oh, jeez, man. So, whatchamacallit, Tomas Aspinall, Eddie Hearn's talking about his contract, and he's saying that it's a bunch of duplessis. And he's saying that it's embarrassing, and that basically, you know how like when sometimes a person realizes, hey, bro, I could make a better living being on unemployment than if I even work. Like, have you ever been laid off from a job and then you realize like you're even better off just milking that, and you're looking at other jobs that you can get. You're like, bro, if I get that other job and then they're taking out the taxes and whatnot, and then I'm commuting and bro, I'll make more money to stay at home. That's what Eddie Hearn is saying about Aspinall's contract. He's saying, bro, you can make more money not even fighting. What are you doing? And he's saying stuff like, he's being passive aggressive about it. He's like, I'm gonna bite my tongue. Like, he's saying what he's saying, and he's still saying, I'm gonna bite my tongue. Like, there's more. And he's like, bro, this is embarrassing. This is disgusting. They have him on a ridiculous contract. I'm telling you, he keeps whispering those sweet somethings into Aspinall's ear. And he's going to have him boxing. He's going to have him boxing Tyson Fury at some point in the future. He's using him. Eddie Hearn is doing to Aspinall what Dana White loved doing to people from PFL and Bellator for years. He wants to be able to show, hey, there is no competition. I'm the promoter. I'm the guy. So Eddie Hearn went out here, snagged up Aspinall. Oh, you look so pretty. Then no one ever told you how pretty you look. No one ever told you that you're a champion. No one ever told you. Man, Aspinall, bro, you should smile more. You look good when you smile. Aspinall, that's how Eddie Hearn's talking to him lately. And then he's going to give him a bad matchup, or even just, a good matchup. And Aspinall will lose. And then he's going to go, Dana, this is the kind of competition you got? I don't know how Aspinall can't see right through. Oh, actually, I can. The jar never looked bigger. Yeah, it's I'm telling you, bro, my computer is a disaster right now. This is the little mason jar I'm always drinking out of. My computer is in shambles right now. The depth perception is, everything is off right now, dude. Coincidence, Chuck Norris dies and there's a historic heat wave. It's kinetic energy, laws of physics. Bro. Dang. Chuck Norris didn't do push-ups. He pushed the globe down and evoked global warming. Dang. I saw the news of Chuck Norris this morning, bro. And I kept seeing a repeated sentiment. I kept seeing the same thing over and over, and I thought it was weird because I was like, what? This is Chuck Norris we're talking about. Why are they saying this? This is something that they always say when it's under, like, suspicious circumstances. Like, what happened? They kept talking about, like, let's not talk about what happened. We don't want to talk about what happened. Let's value the privacy. We don't want to talk about the circumstances. And immediately I was like, dang. Chuck Norris probably went out like David Carradine. And, like, they didn't want to tarnish his legacy or whatever. And I was upset, dude, because I feel like, at least, make something up, bro. Make something up. But when they kept acting like that and being all suspicious and tight-lipped about it, I was like, dang. He did like David Carradine. He was acting up with his car and the automotive erotic asphyxiation. And it's just a shame to see it happen, A legend. Donald Trump method of not saying anything insulting. I would never say anything bad about the contract, but I'm hearing people say, what? Why we gotta bring Donald Trump into everything, bro? Why we gotta make everything political, bro? Man, I've been growing weeds in my yard, dude. Donald Trump, dude. But look, to be fair, people used to do the same thing with Obama. It's like, why are people so, like, hive-minded? Why are people so, like, everything has to be about that? Dang it, man. I forgot to buy bread. Shoot, man. Stupid Donald Trump. Like, why do people do that, dude? Dang. MMA hoes is the hizzy. What the heck does hizzy mean? Can you explain? Is that a good thing? Like, man, they's the hizzy. What does that mean, though? Mexican martial art holes. That's the way Donald talks papas about people. I don't know. I guess, man. I don't pay attention. Here's the thing that gets tricky, man. There's a lot of people that shoot, man. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of people that love him and like support him, who before, like when he was just a dude on The Apprentice, would have said they hated him and that he was an idiot. But now it's all love and like blind love, and but then the other side is like finding every reason to hate him for everything. Like they chipped a, they broke a nail. They're like, Donald Trump, and it's like I feel like people on both sides are just stupid, man. Like he pins it on some anonymous person so they don't come after him. I guess, man. I don't know. I guess. I mean, I guess I can't deny it if that's the thing he does. But man, in the house, Hizzy. Hey, back in my day, it was his house. They would say, "Hey, the homie's in his house." Can anybody back that up for me? Can anybody back that up? Oh, look we got Jane Caulfield in his house. I never heard Hizzy. No, is in my guy in the Hizzy, Aloha in the house. Not is. In my guy. So it's Hizzy. Hizzy. Hey, bro, you want to go back to, we're going to have a party at the Hizzy. We got some pizza. I never heard that, dude. I'm about to get used to that. Is no one going to back me up on his house? Okay, cool. Lord Racer, I appreciate it, bro. We got Lord Racer in his house. That's what I'm talking about. Automotive erotic asphyxiation. I'm telling you, bro. I mean, I could laugh about it now. I suppose I could laugh about it now. This morning, no laughing matter. I was in shambles. I was inconsolable. But now, I could laugh about it now. I could confirm his house is real. There we go. This is how we do it. His house is all I know, but I doubt I ever use it. Yeah, I didn't either. I don't think I ever did either. I don't know why I'm defending it. I never even used it, but I just wanted to. I think what I was seeking right now, I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't getting Bernstein Bears. How do you say that? Bernstein Bared? I wanted to make sure that someone wasn't trying to Bernstein Bears me, and the Bernstein Bears effect, where they were like, how do you say? I feel like people don't say gaslighting anymore. I feel like I could start comfortably saying gaslighting now because like all the annoying people stop saying it. So maybe I'll start saying gaslighting. Stop, you're gaslighting me. You read is the Hizzy when I wrote in the Hizzy. Oh, snap. Why did I read it like that? I don't know why I read it like that. I made it even more complicated. His jar is bigger than his house. Wait. He's referring to the jar. It's a callback. That's beautiful. Lord Racer, you're on your game, bro. You on that game. How do I fix this? I'm trying to do something funky in real time with my camera, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. This is actually something that Moss was trying to help me out with the other day. And I don't know if I remember how to do this. I don't think I do. Dang it. Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff I don't think it's gonna let me change while I'm live. That's annoying. Could I right click on it? That's frustrating. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman she been doing to me? Can't you see? Dang, that's annoying. All right, whatever. What you guys want to talk about? I get more props than TFE's trip to Antarctica. Who's TFE? I'm way ahead of the learning curve. It's flat, obviously. TFE does something, something probably. Who is TFE? Tetrafluoroethylene. That's probably not who you're talking about. I'm going to take a wild guess. I'm going to take a mild guess. Has anyone ever said that? I'm going to take a mild guess. That's when you take a guess and it's not even that extreme of a guess. Hey, what'd you have for lunch today? Or I bet I know what you have for lunch today. Or, okay, so your homie will go, hey, so your homie just showed up at the how do you say it? At the hizzy? And they're like, hey, you want to guess what I have for lunch today? And you're like, let me take a mild guess. That's a mild guess. Because it wouldn't be a wild guess, right? If you're just trying to find out what kind of sandwich your homie ate for lunch, there's nothing wild about that. That's a mild guess. Can we get that going? Can we start that? The final experiment, aka they faked everything. What is this, bro? It's the final experiment. Experiment. They faked everything. And I'm in the dark web. Cool. Thank you, Lord Racer. I'm in the dark web now. The FBI will be knocking at my door. And now they know UFC moves. Great. The FBI is knocking on my door, fresh off their UFC training, more eager than ever to show their new skills. Perfect.
Amazing.
Western bacon, cheese, boiga combo, Dr. Pepper, and ranch on the okay, hold on. I love the Western bacon cheeseburger. But you said with ranch? With ranch? Like, are you dipping the burger in the ranch? Or just your fries? And you know what? I'm not a dude. I'm so anti-dipping French fries in ranch. Ranch is nasty. Honey dill is all you need. You know what? I'm a hypocrite. I grew up, like, my whole life, I thought that people that would put ranch on pizza were just as demented and twisted as people that will put pineapples on pizza. And then I don't know why. I really don't remember why. One day I tried it. And there's certain types of pizza that I love with ranch. It's amazing. But then there's other ones I would never even let it come near it. It's disgusting. Like, I feel like it complements certain crusts. Like, when it's like a real crunchy, you know how the brick oven ones tend to be like real crunchy and stuff like that? I love ranch on those ones. But like on French fries, chale. I don't even know what honey dill means. That sounds like a pickle. Is that a sauce? I like honey mustard. Honey dill sounds like a pickle that has like a hint of honey taste. UFC, FBI are clicked up. I know, bro. They walk in the yard together. House sauce for the fries. Pineapple pizza is yum. Oh, dude, come on, bro. You like ranch on the fries. You don't like ranch on the pizza. You like pineapples on your pizza. What is this? We're opposites? A local pizza place near me is making pizzas with a dipping bowl in the middle made of crust. And it sounds so American. It does. I'm like Homer Simpson over here. Dang it, I want that. With a dipping bowl in the middle. It made of crust. So I was gonna ask, when you were describing this, I already had the wheels turning. Like, I was like, the dipping bowl, like, it's not like a bowl, right? It's got to be made out of something, like, you know, when they make like a pot pie or something, and it's made out of like part of the food. It's like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, where you could eat the dishes. You know, you could even eat the. Wait a minute, that's the Candy Man, but that song was in Willy Wonka, right? Right? It wasn't Sammy Davis Jr., right? It was like a white dude that sang it like early on in the movie, I think. But then he's saying, "Think about your childhood wishes." Wait a minute. Am I thinking about the candy? Am I mixing up the song here? Come with me and you'll be. All right, hold up. Hold up, ladies and gentlemen. If you wanna view paradise, hey, it kind of has a well, never mind. I just feel like they have some. Maybe the melody's not as similar as I thought it would, but I feel like they could go. If you want to view paradise, take a look around and you will. You can even eat the dishes. You know, I mean, like you could put it, you can make it go together if you wanted to. If you get like Timbaland on the track, you could make it work. It's an edible bowl. Oh, pizza. Oh, hey, do you guys have The Simpsons in Canada? Oh, does Homer talk like this? Yeah, yeah. I like donuts. Yeah. Is that how they talk in Canada? Diego. Oh, bro. I'm not. I apologize, bro. Maybe you're firing on higher cylinders than me today, then, bro. I'm not mentally prepared today, bro. I'm already second guessing if I should even win live today, dude. To be honest with you, I was fighting with this computer in here, and then I started to feel very discouraged, and I'm gonna tank my channel further if they keep combing through my videos and they're like, what are these keywords? Why aren't they talking about MMA? They're going to push me deeper and deeper down because I keep talking about stuff that they don't like. They don't want me to talk about a non-round earth. Dang, all of a sudden, Monclas. All of a sudden. It's good to see you here. Chowder. Oh, my gosh. That sounds so good. It's like a pizza donut. No, Candyman wasn't Willy Wonka. It was the... there's no way. See, I'm getting Bernstein Bears effect all day, bro. Candyman song Wonka. Before I even typed it, I told you, bro. Look it. I told you, bro. Don't ever, never disrespect, bro. You know how many millions of times I watched Willy Wonka when I was a little kid? I love that movie, bro. I love Gene Wilder is maybe my favorite actor of all time. I love Gene Wilder. Let's see if this is gonna do what I hope it does. Oh wait, I can't play it. What am I thinking about? I'm gonna get claimed. Let me just play a little shoot. So they're in the candy shop right now, and they're like, yeah. Can I show you this? Whatever. They're in the candy shop right now, and they're all hovering around trying to get the thing, and the guy's talking to them.
And you look like you were born to be a wankerer.
You look like...
Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew?
Who do you think you're talking to, bro? I grew up watching TV shows and movies. They were all like 60 years older than me. Like, this is what I grew up on. I grew up watching Willy Wonka, The Wizard of Oz, The Dick Van Dyke Show. And I know it sounds like I just hurled slurs at you and profanities, but it was a TV show. Trust me. Candyman was not in Willy Wonka. It was in Malcolm in the Middle. Hey, it could be in more than one thing, bro. Are you thinking of... I know what Diego's thinking of, bro. You're a cochino, dude. Diego's thinking of, I'll take you to the candy shop. You know? That's all I could sing on this. It's a family friendly show. I can't sing it. I can't sing beyond that. Marilena got frustrated with me the other day because I was trying to make the kids laugh, and I was because I went to Starbucks and I got, bro, I love the cake pops, the birthday cake ones. Oof, ooh, I love the cake pops, and I was going, I'll take you to the, how did I say it? It wasn't Candy Shop. I changed it. I can't remember, but I was like, I'll let you bite the cake pop. And she's like, shh, don't say that. Because she thought they were going to get curious and look it up. I was like, what are they going to look up? Cake? The cake shop? But you know what, by the way? Don't look that up. In 2026, if you Google the cake shop, I mean, it's not going to be desserts. You know what I'm saying? Not in this day and age. Isn't Candyman oh, it skipped on me. The Killer in the Mirror. That was yeah, I remember that one, the Candyman. That movie, that's all the kind of movies I watched when I was a little kid, man. That's why I'm all twisted in the beanie. Yeah, he was that black dude, the Candyman. That's why yeah, for a good part of my childhood, I was afraid of mirrors, candy, and black dudes. In no particular order. But now I'm okay. Now I'm almost fully healed on 2 of the 3. You gotta guess which 2. Ding! Jessica's here. Jessica's here. I love it. See, Miss Chuck Almighty knows what's up. Singing is super important to building culture. That's why we gotta sing it. I let you bite the cake, pop. It's the same chord progression. Hey, that is crazy, bro. See, look, I make these connections. I know these things, and I didn't even realize it, bro. Happy Friday, it's Friday, Friday. I've been feeling like super, like I want to eat something like stupid unhealthy today, man. Like especially after talking, like the way we've been talking about these things, Lord Racer. I'm kind of fiending for Carl's Jr., bro. I feel like I want to eat some Carl's Jr. I want some greasy MSG ridden Chinese food. I could go for a pizza right now. Like I want some egg rolls from Jack in the Box, dude. Angel Padilla, member for 12 months. 12 months a member. What up, Dojo? What's up, GM? We made it. We made it. You know what? I don't have a Friday though. I will be happy for you guys. I don't know what it's like to have a Friday. Even when I had a job, we didn't have Fridays because I worked in sales. And, you know, your Friday is like maybe like a Tuesday in sales. So you never really even get to know what it's like. Having a Friday when you're in sales, even though technically it's like, well, you still got a Friday. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, but not really. That's kind of like when you're like a nurse and you never get to sleep with your circadian rhythm. It's like, oh, yeah, cool. You slept 8.5 hours last night. Cool. But your circadian rhythm is like, who are you? I never knew you. Depart from me, you know? Heck yeah. Hey, Jessica, I was trying. I would have been live even earlier, but my computer was overheating. I have a fan blowing on it right now. It was all glitchy. It was slow. I was like, what's happening? I thought it was the internet. It wasn't. I checked. I don't know what I'm could you see me glistening in here? I'm sweating. It is super. I'm cooking in here. I'm cooking. I'm like Kramer when he became the Thanksgiving turkey. I'm cooking in here. Put some seasonings on me. Hit me with the onion and garlic powder. But I'm glad I'm here now. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, and adapted. Age ain't nothing but a number. Viernes. How does it go? Domingo lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado. Sí, sabes muchas palabras. Yo sé todo, pero no quiero hablo. Yo sé muchas palabras como zapatos, mochila, ah, camisa, pantalones, chonis, biblioteca, maricón. Sabes muchas palabras. Heck yeah, I love Gene Wilder, man. The Frisco Kid. Frisco Kid was a friend of mine. Man, there's nothing like Gene Wilder, man. There's nothing like him. Nah, oh yes, it's ladies' night and the feeling's right. This is where the ladies congregate, bro. This is where the ladies come together right now. This is where it's at, bro. The women of the dojo are not bots. We're classy ladies who love violence. We're like 4 short. We almost have enough for a calendar. I'm just saying. Amazing. I'm just saying. We need like 4 more. Willy Wonka makes. Oh wait, Willy Wonka makes. The Willy Wonka makes. I was looking for the melody. Willy Wonka makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. It's kind of weird though when they start talking about childhood wishes. It's like, yeah. It's cool and like innocent if it's a kid, but when you get an adult and they start thinking about their childhood wishes and they go back into that place, but it's kind of like I get older but they stay the same age. It's like when you go back, I don't know. I feel like it could get dicey potentially. It's kind of like how some kids could play violent video games and they're all good, and other ones play violent video games and then they do violent stuff if they can't handle it. Some people could go back and think about pure childhood wishes and they're okay. And then other people go back and think about it and they end up getting caught on Dateline. Matt Groening grew up in the Canadian prairies, and his father, Homer Groening, no way, was born in Winnipeg, Manitoba area. That's why there's so many. How, bro? I was a big Simpsons fan. I had like the seasons on DVD. I have like T-shirt. Like I was a big. So I remember when I went and watched the Simpsons movie in the theaters. I was like on the verge of tears. Like it was a beautiful moment for me. Like I loved the Simpsons with a stupid passion. I can't believe I never knew that. I feel like an idiot. Don't. I'm telling you, Diego. I'm telling you, bro. It just didn't seem like it because it wasn't Sammy Davis Jr. It wasn't who can make the something, put it in the cone. It was. I don't remember the lyrics. It was because it was some like British dude. It was a British dude, so he sang it like a British. It wasn't even recognizable. The Bleep Van Bleep show starring Bleep Van Bleep. Oh, yeah. The Bleep Van Bleep show. Man, I love that show. Rhoda, I feel like Rhoda, is she the one that worked like in a restaurant? I feel like that's one that my parents would definitely watch, but I wasn't that into for whatever reason. I immediately recognized her face. I immediately recognized her face. Not even close. So it was a spinoff of Mary Tyler Moore Show. Nope. There was too many. I couldn't be on all of them, Hey, but you know what makes me feel good? Because I love that era of television. Now there's something. It feels good knowing there's something for me to catch up on. Because I was watching, the Bleep Van Bleep show, I Love Lucy, All in the Family, Sanford and Son, what's that one? Dito, Tamayo, and the damn corporate, we're gonna do it. Give us any room, we'll break it. You know, I was watching that show. But I, you know what? Rhoda evaded me. She got a restraining order against me. We're gonna do it. What's that show called? We're gonna make our dreams come true, doing it our way. Dang, the ladies love Sensei's clever demeanor. Oh, dang, out loud Jesse. Hey Diego, you know what? That's another thing that I'm embarrassed of. That I live in deep shame and regret. I live in deep shame and regret. You see, Angel Padilla is coming out, bro. I need my speech therapist back. Whatchamacallit? Malcolm in the Middle. I have no explanation. I don't understand it. I mean, I could have watched it. It was coming on TV. I don't know what I was watching The Simpsons or something. I don't know. If I remember right, wasn't Malcolm on the Middle like on a different? It wasn't on Fox, right? Because I remember I was a Fox kid, bro. Wasn't Malcolm on the Middle like on ABC or something random like that? Like, what the heck? Who watches ABC? What is that? Like, that's for like CSI, you know? I mean, unless I'm crazy, I thought it wasn't on Fox, but it totally seems like a Fox show. So I think I'm just remembering it correctly. Dang, I think I'm gonna have to skip forward. I did not. I've been doing. Hey, I don't know if you guys were here yesterday. I did pretty fantasticable on the chat. I wasn't behind like at all, bro. I was paying all the attention to you guys. Yeah, that was a big deal. I remember people used to blast that song in work. When the Friday. I prefer Carl Sr. Wait, so the American version had the black dude and then you guys had like a lady? What the heck? Interesting. So Europeans are more afraid of like lady figures. Interesting. What? Flash Carl's obituary card. Wait, what? What are you talking about? What? Do you have something that monitors your CPU temp? I don't, bro. But I'm telling you, I have never been so concerned. Like, I don't know what I would do if I'd be done, bro. I would be done. I've had the fan just right here blasting on it, and it's made a huge difference. It's like night and day, bro. It was like I couldn't even touch it for 2 seconds earlier, and now it feels like I can't even. It's indescribable how cool it is right now. And this other one over here is still hot. I need to get more fans in here. This is crazy, man. I'm slumming it in here, bro. Dude. What am I doing, bro? Oh, what am I doing? Why am I living like this, bro? What am I doing? I got no prospects. Oh, jeez. This is crazy. Marloca. Hey, I hope you guys can make the movie night tonight. We're going to be watching Kung Fu Hustle on Pandora. We're going to be watching Kung Fu Hustle on Patreon. I might get frisky. I might feel frisky and get some Kung Pao chicken. I might go with the Kung Fu theme. Thank you, Marloca. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. I can't believe you don't speak Mexican. I do. I do, bro. That's why you do group shots for calendars day. ARJR, what's up, man? What's up? Hey, you know what? What do they call them? Like, don't they call them like boudoir? Like boudoir? Have you guys ever? I'm sure you guys have. Where people get like risque photos. Like sometimes couples will get them together, or sometimes like a lady will take them for her husband, and they will So you guys know what I'm talking about, right? They'll take like risque photos. Like if they don't have a phone, they'll literally go to a place and have like back in the day you go to JCPenney and take like a family photo. There's people that will literally go to a place, like a photographer that specializes specifically in that, and will take pictures of them like all naked or like in lingerie and stuff like that. I went to a friend's house when I must have been like 16. This friend, okay, I'm trying to think of how I want to word this. I don't think this person watches these videos. I can't even remember why in the world I would have ever even been in their dad's bedroom, right? I don't know if it was like, oh, you know what I think it was? I think we were going to try to watch a movie or something, and we were getting his laptop, something like that. But I don't know why I followed my friend in there. But we were in my friend's dad's bedroom. And he was a single dude. He had been divorced. And he had pictures of himself framed, hanging on the walls of his bedroom. And I have to admit, now look, I could try to go funny right here and overdo it and elaborate. I'm going to tell you, I did not see anything, like I didn't see any appendages or anything like that, if that's what you're thinking.
Whose hot dog is this?
It wasn't like it was, I mean, can I say tastefully? Because, I mean, I don't like to think of the word taste when I'm thinking of this dude naked, but I mean, if I had to try to explain it to you, I guess it was, you could say tasteful. I didn't see, like, there were things covered. Like, he had, like, a sheet covering him in one pose. And then there was another pose. There was a pose where he's, like, totally, I mean, as far as I could tell, totally naked. And he's, like, laying on his stomach. And he's like this. I'm not even joking, bro. He's like this with his face on his chin. And he's trying to give, I wanted to say James Dean. I think it's because I'm thinking of the Jimmy Dean, but James Dean wasn't exactly like James Dean. I mean, I guess it's the same, because I was going to say, I don't know if you guys knew that James Dean liked dudes, but I guess you make the same kind of look if you're thinking of a dude, right? It was like a swooning, kind of like soaking look, And then on the back, he had like a pillow covering his butt cheeks, And I was laughing hysterically. And I don't know if my friend forgot, because he spent most of the time at his mom's house. I don't know if he forgot that the pictures were there, or if he didn't know, or what. It's like, bro, why'd you bring me in here? But he was embarrassed and upset, and it just changed the whole course, like the whole tone of the rest of the hangout. But the dude was a freak. He was a freak. You know what? Aside from that, he was like a super, I mean, at least as far as, externals, pretty devout Mormon dude. Which is very interesting to me, because I didn't see any long johns in those photos. I didn't see any full body underwear in any of those photos. And I looked at every wall. So I don't know. Maybe he was more of like a cultural Mormon, kind of like a Lauren Daigle kind of. I don't know. Kind of just, you could go to certain parties and events and stuff like that, keep certain memberships in certain places. But man, he was a gentleman in the streets and a freak in the photos all over his walls. Yeah. Why did I start talking about that? Is it because we're talking about a calendar? Laverne and Shirley, and don't call me Shirley.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
That's what. That's. I should have used that earlier. That's what my homie said. When we walked into his dad's room, he's like, "Hey, bro."
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know what happened, dude? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I wonder if he was a freak, bro. I wonder if he was a freak. Have I ever told you guys this story? He might have been a swinger, dude. So look, I'm not going to give you too many details, all right? But okay, how do I say this? This dude owned a company. My friend's dad. And I was working there. And he was dating a lady. She was his girlfriend. And I remember one day I was on the job. And I started to have like a crazy like back spasm or something. It was a very laborious job, lots of physical labor. And my back, like something went sideways. And I was like, oh, like it was a significant thing. It wasn't like, yeah, I'll be all right. I was like, oh, shoot, hold up, I can't move. Okay, the lady he was dating was a masseuse. And she offered to give me a massage. So the place I worked, it was like out in the country, and there was a country house there. So we went in the house. I was like maybe 17 at this time. Went in the house. And she busts out the massage table. And she's like, go ahead and take off your shirt. And, I was like, I'm going to be honest with you. I was like, are you for real? Like, I was a mild-mannered grandmaster, And she's like, yeah, like, this is what I do. It's all good. And I took my shirt off. And I laid down on the massage table. And then she starts doing the massage, And she ain't an old Chinese dude that doesn't know English either. Like, maybe that's why, bro. It's all coming back to me now. Like, maybe that's why I am the way I am now. I completely forgot. Like, I phased it out of my memory. So she's doing her thing. And the whole time I'm laying there, I'm like, I can't believe this is happening. And I start hearing, like in my head, I'm like, what is happening right now? And I'm like, oh, snap. The dude walks in, my friend's dad, her boyfriend. And in this very weird tone, he says, he says something like, and he said it in the weirdest way. He's like, if I didn't know any better, I might be jealous right now. And I was like, are we going to fight? Or is he going to join in? I couldn't tell. And I started looking like, how your head's in the thing? I started looking like, bro, if he's taking off his shirt right now, I don't know what's going to happen. And And then he just starts in on conversation. And like, I'm telling you, like, if that was me, if I was that dude, I would have been throwing some elbow sopa, right? He comes in, if I didn't know any better, I think I should be jealous. And it's like, dude, that's not how I would act, or anybody that I know would act. And I was like, dude, hey, by the way, she was the one that was like, no, come in, no. I was just gonna go home. She's like, come on, I'll give you a massage, come on. And I'm like, are you sure? I don't know. I keep looking around from side to side. Yeah, come on. And then she's like, take off your shirt. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. And she's like, take it out. This is what I did. I was taken advantage of, and I was a minor. You know what? I wonder if I could hurt to her. I wonder if I could hurt to him and both her. I was a minor. And my homie, my friend, never stopped talking about that day. Because he walked in and he was like, dude. He's like, bro, what's happening? Like, he's like, why is my dad's girlfriend giving you a massage, bruh? I was like, shh, be quiet. Lock the door. He never stopped talking about it, dude. Never stopped talking. He'd be like, it would be years later. He'd be like, bro, remember that one time my dad's girlfriend was giving you a massage? Dude. I will say, she had some strong hands. Still think about him sometimes when I get a cramp. And bro, I was 17. She had to be in her mid to late 40s. I'm not joking. That's factual. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not embellishing. Because I was around that lady a lot. Because that was like my best friend. I know how old she was. I mean, I know that she was definitely no younger than mid 40s. Which was even more confusing for me because I always gravitated toward mature women. But that's neither here either. We're talking about Tomas Aspinall's bad contract. It was on Fox. Then I have no excuses. Even if he was on the I love that melancholy. So I'll just give you the Cliff's Notes, Manclas. You probably already heard the news. Anybody that's a Aspinall fan is British. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Anybody that's an Aspinall fan probably already heard the news that Eddie Hearn is basically publicly making fun of his UFC contract, saying it's atrocious, it's embarrassing, and there's even a few typos and misspellings. But aside from that, it's just the most awful thing he's ever looked at as far as a fight contract, and that it's in his best interest to not even fight, that he can make more money not even fighting. He's just tearing it apart. And then still, even with all the stuff he did say, he's like, but I'm gonna bite my tongue. Like there's things he's not even gonna highlight. I have a suspicion that he's just trying to make Tomas Aspinall look like Dana White made all those Bellator and PFL fighters look over the years. And this is all one long con to take advantage of Aspinall and put him in a boxing match and punk him and humiliate him and be able to go to Dana White, your fighters aren't real fighters. That's what I think he's going to do. That's what I think is happening. Please download Core Temp for Windows 11. What if I have a Mac? Is there an equivalent to that, bro? I'll save this anyway. And then I could just Google what's the equivalent. Get some swamp coolers like State Prison. I love swamp coolers. They feel so... in my opinion, they taste better than... Taste better? What the heck? Yeah, I try to have a swamp cooler every once in a while. They taste pretty good. I think they feel better than ACs most of the time because they're like... It's cool and it's like flicking water at you. I feel like it's amazing. But what the heck were we talking about? Somebody said something that I was gonna start responding to, and then it skipped. Um, I I mean I did. So look, I guess I could handle it like physically. Where it starts to really mess with me is the level of concern that I've had today for my technology in here. Like everything I'm touching here, my little microphone box, this computer right here that I use for the streams, this computer that's now cooling down because I've had a fan blasting on it. Like certain things, it was like it felt like they were severely overheating, and then I feel like it just kind of got in my beanie, and then I just started feeling sorry for myself, and then I was just like, I'm hot now. So I mean, I could handle it. It's just the situation, man. Sometimes I'm like, what the heck am I doing with my life? Coming in here sweating and streaming like if I'm like some 16-year-old playing Fortnite. What am I doing? Also boudoir. It literally means bedroom. That's interesting. Well, then I can't blame him because I mean that's where they go, right? And if he had some boudoir photos in the kitchen, maybe let's raise a complaint. Bertolomeo Grandmaster try speaking Mexican for 5 minutes. Speaking Mexican. 5 minutes. I feel like people would get annoyed, bro. Because people won't know. People won't know. They had laptops when you were 16? Dang, bro. That's dirty. Of course they had them a couple years ago. Of course they did. What you talking about? Doing me like that? I love that you're on the video, Jane, and you didn't even pay attention to the thumbnail. I love that. I wish more people would be like that. Thank you, Melancholy. I'm very frustrated that I didn't use this one appropriately timed as well. It would have been naked? It would have been I could have retired. I could have retired my beanie. That would have been the perfect combo. Grandmaster, why would you get into a room with pictures of a full Sam? Wait, what? Why would you get into a room with pictures of? I didn't see him till I was in there, bro. You got that, Melancholy, the Jimmy Dean? You like that? Like the George Costanza picture in Seinfeld when they were trading pictures. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, for real, unadapted. I was almost traumatized, bro. I almost saw that dude's feng shui. Dude. Shoot, man. I did not see any baby oil laying around. I did not see any, dude. I did not see any. That dude was crazy, though, man. I used to, he literally used to make me, I was in this very unique position. And I think it's because I was homies with this kid. I was in this very unique position where he had me. So one of my responsibilities, I used to have to measure the soap, paper towel, and toilet paper levels because he had a suspicion that his employees were stealing those things from him. So I had to be, essentially, he was trying to make me be like a narc. I literally had to be like, okay, how much? Okay, and then this dude just went chorro, and I feel like, I mean, based on what I saw him have for lunch, I feel like he shouldn't have used that much. I think he took a roll. I think this doesn't add up, So it's crazy, dude. It was crazy. ARJR, GM for the movie list, Smokey and the Bandit, The Toy with Richard Pryor. Wait, are those two different movies? The Toy, Richard Pryor. Okay. I've never seen that. Okay. And then Smoke. What the heck? Oh, jeez. Smokey and the Bandit. Okay. Hey, doesn't that dude, doesn't Burt Reynolds look like he could be Pedro Pascal's dad? Like back when men still had testosterone? Consider them on the list, ARJR. I wasn't even picking on Tom today. I wasn't even picking on him. I'm just helping expose how he has a bad UFC contract. Heck yeah, what's up, Chaotic Tranquility? Good to see you here. Was she trying to hit you with the rear naked? I don't know. I got taken advantage of, bro. I was a teeny bopper. ARJR coming here blessing Juan Metal, dude. I got ARJR with me. Thank you, bro. Was he white? He was white. Yeah, he was a white dude. He was a white dude. Yup. Boss, why are you drinking out of a goldfish bowl? Wait, what? Wait, what? Is that like a pee thing? Hey, these are all borderline therapy sessions, bro. I wasn't trying to, bro. I felt bad, bro. I felt bad, but I was flexing the whole time. And she did say at some point, bro, I heard about a 6-pack, but I never seen an 8-pack. I said, can we focus on my shoulder blade, please? My shoulder blade's up here. Thank you, ma'am. My shoulder blade's up here. Shoo, all fancy, bro. I'm so fancy, you don't even know. Stevie Jobs made my computer broke. Download TG Pro tomorrow. All right. Heck yeah, bro. I appreciate you. Heck yeah. Dude, I didn't even hate on Tom one time in this video. Am I wrong? Am I incorrect when I say that 99.9367421% of Tomas Aspinall fans are British? Should I lie? I don't feel like you guys want me to patronize you. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, the honeymooners, dude. Heck yeah, Robert. Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, that was one of my. It was crazy, dude. It was crazy. I remember. I was the one. I had to go tell him if the people needed if they needed more toilet paper in the bathroom, if they needed soap, if they needed whatever, he would like. Especially before I was put in that position, if he caught wind of like, hey, they need more, what the heck, bro? There's no toilet paper, whatever. He would like dart over there and be like, what the heck? I just put toilet paper over there and whatever day, it's gone. And then dudes are like, oh, yeah, bro. We just had some burritos, bro, with pineapple. So it was, yeah. Then I caught all of that after. Then I had to get the what? Like, did you see anybody walk around with toilet paper? No, bro. Brewster Millions. What's that? Is that like a Richie Rich knockoff? Brewster's Millions. Oh, another one of him. Okay. Yeah, F-bomb we did, bro. We did. Yeah. I was talking about it earlier, and I was very upset about it. I kind of don't want to talk about it again, but I woke up to the news of his passing, and I was very saddened. But it made it even worse for me when I kept seeing over and over his family, like, please don't ask any questions, please leave it alone, please don't talk about it, please don't inquire as to the circumstances, and so on and so forth, and etc. And I was like, wait a minute, that's how they usually act when something was foul play. That's how they usually act when something sketchy happened, when something dark was going down. What's happening? And then I ended up seeing on some Reddit page that Chuck Norris went out like David Carradine. That it was in his vehicle. It was something like the automotive erotic asphyxiation, and that's why the family didn't want it to get out, and that made it even worse for me. I mean, if this dude was able to go out peacefully in his sleep, then it would have been, well, I guess technically, if you're out, you're out, but it was very upsetting for me. And I put on Twitter, because I'm gonna get famous on Twitter now, because it's not gonna happen on YouTube. So I decided, I'm gonna get famous on Twitter. I put a post that says, you know what, Chuck Norris, he didn't die. Chuck Norris didn't die. He's just looking for Bruce Lee. I put a photo of when they were scrapping in the Return of the Dragon. So he's not dead. He's on a quest. He's searching for Bruce Lee. He's trying to run it back. That's the way I'm gonna look at it. Oh, I love Joe Pesci, man. The Super sounds good to me. Just found two of my favorite moments from the Below the Beanie podcast. You went back and watched Below the Beanie? And I clipped them. First clips I've ever made. Can't believe I remembered it was from episode 11. What the heck, bro? Episode 11. What the? Let me see how long it'll take me to go back and find episode 11 and see if it'll show me where you clipped it. Oh, shoot. That was a while back, huh? Dang. And I like the Below the Beanie meme, and what it was riffing off of and all that, and I liked it for its own reasons, but I felt like I had to be smart and go with something like UFC news, and then I added to fall asleep to. I think just for algorithmic purposes, it was the way to go. I mean, especially these days, no one is searching organically for Below the Beanie, People are searching for UFC news, though. So I just had to play the game. Bro, where did you even find it? The most recent one that I could find is Below the Beanie episode 5. Oh, I forgot I made a new channel for that. It had its own channel. Dang, I was really trying, wasn't I? Below the Beanie. Dang. Oh, I was gonna say mine comes up even before Brendan Schaub's, but his was not called Below the Beanie. I forgot. Below the Beanie episode. Oh, you know what? It's not even gonna let me see the clips, because I'd have to be logged in to see how you clipped it. Shoot, man. You know what, dude? I don't even know what's happening here, because this Below the Beanie channel doesn't even have Below the Beanie looking thumbnails. It was just regular looking. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know how I could find episode 11 of Below the Beanie, because it's not even on this new channel. I'm looking at Below the Beanie right now, and none of them even have the Below the Beanie looking thumbnails that I made. So it's like, how is this even Below the Beanie? I don't even remember. I don't even remember this era. Well, I appreciate it, bro. I'm glad that. Wait a minute. I'm not gonna voice the connection that I'm seeing, but I remember that name. I have a fantastic memory, and I remember that name. And I'm not gonna say it out loud, because I don't know if certain people wanted to be exposed. But I remember that name. And I haven't seen this name in years.
Neil deGrasse Tyson just made.
And I'm happy to see you here. Hey, if you could tell me, I don't even know how to find my own episode 11. I don't even know what channel it's on. I'd love to find it. Tom was never acting. Look, there's two different routes that we could go here. Either Tomas Aspinall was acting, and he is the Andy Kaufman of the UFC, and he took it to like the furthest lengths and fully committed to the bit, which you gotta respect. That fool used his whole copay and came out of pocket for multiple surgeries to fully commit to the bit. Who's that committed these days? So you gotta respect that. On top of that, not on top of that. The other possibility is that he wasn't faking it. He didn't fake a thing. And he needs a publicist or something, and is really bad at handling his image and how he comes across. Because the way he handled things, even from the very moment that it took place in the cage, the way that he, even before, and again, you can go watch it. You can watch one of the best videos that I ever made that fully covered the eye poke controversy, where I was as thorough as anyone has ever been about anything ever. Before it reached even 60 seconds, it didn't even reach a full minute from the eye poke. He said, "I'm done. I can't see. What do you want me to do? I can't see." He didn't, like, what other fighter wouldn't be like, yeah, okay, chill, get out of my face, ref. Give me 5 minutes. He didn't want them. He said, no. How do you know? I know. Jason Herzog is like, bro, you have 5 minutes for things. Do you ever have like have you ever had some kind of a Charlie horse or an eye poke, or someone hit you in the groin, or someone hurt your feelings? Whatever it is. I mean, time heals a good amount of wounds. Give it 5 minutes, bro. What could have changed? Well, in his case, maybe nothing, but it's all mental. Look, here's what you have to separate yourself from. You cannot think about how his eyes were actually hurt and how he actually had surgeries. You can't think about that. That is clouding your judgment of what happened in that literal exact moment, in that place and time. In that moment, Aspinall could have never known everything to the dot, to every little detail that was going to happen after that. All he knew in that moment is, my eye hurts, I got poked. Now, I can either take a full 5 minutes to see if it gets better and I can defend this title and look like a savage, or no, never mind. Bro, it hasn't even been a minute. I don't care. Right away. Now that, like, a publicist would be like, bro, like a defense attorney would be like, dude, give me something to work with. Take 5 minutes, dude. From that moment, and then everything he did after that, when the doctor was like, how many fingers? 2. Okay, let me try it again. How many fingers? 4. It's like, bro, play the game, dude. And then everything after that was like, hey, everybody, you got to believe me. Hey, everybody, look. And it's like, dude, you're burying yourself. So let's say he's the most honest dude. And, I mean, I've talked ad nauseum about how Cyril Gain is a dirty, rotten cheater. There's no question about that. But Tomas Aspinall could be the best dude. Got poked to the fullest. Got poked more than I used to get poked when I was on Facebook. I never understood the feature. And it was just a matter of, this dude doesn't know how to handle this situation. So let's say all faking, like there was no faking, all that aside, the dude just did not eloquently, intelligently navigate the situation. Not even close. Guy Ritchie. What a surprise. Nah, I'm just playing. Can we watch some James Bond? we watch some Austin Powers. Yeah, for real. For real. He didn't want people going du Plessis on work hours. You know what he used to do? We would be in the building working, and if, people were having a good time. They were like, hey, for real, that's crazy. If they would laugh, I remember this happened on like 3 different occasions. He'd hear people laughing, and he would sprint in the building like, what are you guys doing? Why you guys aren't working or what? It was crazy. And I remember that gross feeling. Everyone was like, and there was some roughneck people there. And I remember there was 1 or 2 that was like, bro, you got a problem with me laughing? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, you want to get personal? It was crazy, man. Thank you, Jane. By the way, Jane, I plan on bringing every bit of that enthusiasm and atmosphere to UFC News to fall asleep to. I would love to bring back Life of a Grandmaster. You know the thing, I've actually thought about it very heavily the last month or 2. Angel, I was actually watching a couple of them and letting the wheels turn. But you know what? The thing that I don't like about Life of a Grandmaster is, if you remember, it was 100% me. It was just me in the videos. And I felt like it was kind of lame, kind of limiting. Like, I felt like, how long can I do this? How long can I drag out a series with just one guy in it who keeps moving the tripod around and there's nobody else in it? Like, that just I felt weird about it. I don't know. I didn't want it to overstay its welcome, but I would love to do it. Like, that is the kind of stuff that I absolutely love doing and brings me happiness. If I could wake up every day being like, I'm gonna make the kind of video that has like a plot and like some kind of a storyline, like, that's so fun to me, bro. I wish. Híjole. I want to say thank you to somebody who just dropped some big money in the PayPal. Some unanimous person who hacked into my cloud and threatened to expose everything that I've exposed if I ever reveal their true identity.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
I'll get there. I'll get smoother. No pun intended.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
To a very generous person so that I could get some food during the movie night tonight. In case you forgot, we're watching Kung Fu Hustle on Patreon tonight. And I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you because I have been in a mood to really eat unhealthily today and pig out and treat myself a little. I've been working out a lot this week. I've been putting the work in, and I've been sweating like insane in here. It is a sort of sauna that I am existing in at the moment. And thank you very much for doing that. I had to go to your channel and then into playlists. Oh, dang it. It skipped on me. And then into playlists. The only way I could find it, search wouldn't do it for me. Hey, what? Bro, the commitment, dude. The commitment is astounding to me. I appreciate you doing that. I wonder, why would I think that might have been in an era where I was making everything unlisted because I was trying to reset like my my SEO and my keywords and all that, and I was trying to clean stuff up. And I guess I left it public in here, but forgot to dang, I'm looking at episode 1 right now. I was recording right now. and I looked at the time and I realized that I had been recording for 34 minutes. 34 minutes. And then I looked up at the camera and it was not recording. Hey, it just shows you how life goes. I could laugh about it now. I miss my Costco green tea bottles, man. I miss it. Ariel is beefing. Volkanovski. No. Was I disrespecting my favorite fighter? Wait, what? Why am I on a treadmill? What the heck? What is happening? Episode 11 of Below the Beanie starts off with me on not a treadmill.
I'm just waiting for people to show up. I don't see anybody yet.
I'm on a bicycle.
People watching this broadcast later, don't even trip. Episode 11. Episode 11 today.
I'm on a stationary bike, and I'm waiting for people to show up.
Like, if you get to double digits, it's kind of like Conor McGregor getting some kind of a title, you know? It's like you got to the achievement.
I forgot. I didn't think that I did Below the Beanie live.
I think it's a plateau to 27. Play and sing Grow Old With You. I used to play and sing Grow Old With You from the way. The rematch with Ortega?
Lauren and Load, you know what is ridiculously insane? I just clicked to a moment. Shoot, I don't want to say it. I don't know if I just clicked to a big moment that, and it confirmed what I thought earlier, because you said something in here and I'm like, that was you. There's a very significant moment here. I just happened to click right on it. And I knew it. I knew it. I knew that was you. Beautiful to see. Beautiful to see. After all this time, you're always on my mind. I could never let you go. I'm not sure yet. Period. Why? Question mark. Are you jealous? Question mark. Dang. You know what? Shoot, man. There was something. When I watched that video right there, dude, I'm not even gonna. But I think it was delusional, man. There was something like so. There was something so carefree about my life back then. When I watched that clip and I see me just sitting there on that stationary bike, just being a goofball, and just the way I was talking and acting, I feel like I looked like I was happy, man. I'm just so stressed out these days. I felt like watching that right now. I feel like it makes me sad because I feel like what happened or how can I get back to that place? But it also kind of makes me happy because it feels like, hey, I could just get back to that place. But I don't know how. I watched that and I just feel like I was so like, I felt like I was so carefree. I felt like I had security, you know? Like I had a house. I could just play Fallout for a few hours. I'd sit down and write a song. Take a nap in the middle of the day. Dude, I need to get a stationary bike again, huh? Maybe that's it. I need a bike, bro. Dude. You're trying to get that Taco Bell thing or what? Question mark. That girl thinks that she's so fine. Love you, man. Love you, man. Lord and Lord. He went from the brown eyes to baby blue. Tomas Aspinall switched his eyes. He swapped eyes with Jim Carrey. Don't it make his brown eyes blue or what? Ooh. The guy needed surgery, supposedly. Hey, I want to say thank you to Leon. Leon Enriquez. I want to say thank you because I saw an email come through earlier that this dude just joined the Patreon. And I want to say thank you. Thank you, bro. And if you feel like it, we're going to be watching a movie on the Patreon, Kung Fu Hustle, in a little bit. Like, I should be going and getting food right now, actually. I would have streamed so much longer today, but my stupid computer was overheating. You see what I'm talking about? Donnie Does Dishes. I saw Andre the Giant eye gouge Hulk Hogan in their fight, and Hogan went on to win. Same with Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Same thing. Dude's got eye poked all the time. Dang. I want to be offended, Jane Caulfield, but I can't be mad because that's the format of the show, to fall asleep to. Oh, shoot. It skipped on me. Shoot. I'm sorry to hear that, Monclas. So, it's so dumb that, because, like, from my experience, YouTube is like, hey, YouTube is YouTube. Doesn't matter if it's on a members tab, unlisted, whatever. If it's blocked, it's blocked. I've had videos that it wouldn't even allow to continue existing, even on a private status, just so I wouldn't lose access to the file. It's like, if it's blocked, it's blocked. They don't want anybody to see it. So I can't get away with putting movies on YouTube. That's the thing. I've been telling people for a long time now, like, don't think I'm just trying to exclude you. I just literally can't put them. It's just kind of a loophole for us, for people that want to go on the Patreon, because YouTube just won't even let it exist on there. I would if I could. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, especially since you're like, willing to be, over there if it was an option. Dang. Oh, I think you know, Jane Caulfield. Oh, I think you know. um. Um. Oh, okay. It's no secret. Leon Enriquez. AGM, I got a friend who's getting into Patreon because I advised him to do it. As per my experience with you, his channel is super cívicos. Do you have any advice for him? Any wise truth or insight? Oh, okay. I see. He's thinking of starting. Okay, hold up. Let me see here. That girl. Dang. Let me see here. I mean, I'm getting just a very... First of all, thank you, Leon. Thank you for the contribution. Thank you for the support. I'm looking through his catalog right here. Oh, dang. ARJR just dropped some big ones in the PayPal too. For some comida china. He just dropped 30 big ones in the PayPal. Thank you, ARJR. Heck yeah.
Burn so hard, grab the lotion. I might hit the 3-wheel motion.
Cause I'm sipping on this comida china. Thank you, ARJR. Heck yeah. Now I could get some pot stickers. Shoot, man. I'm going through the catalog right here. Thank you again, anonymous person at ARJR. Thank you. Now, here's what I'll say this, Leon Enriquez. And look, I'm far from being successful on anything or with anything. Like, I mean, hey, bro, you got access to me because we're homies, you know? But no one would ever come to me thinking I got it all figured out on Patreon, you know? But in general, but what I will say from experience is, now, I don't do this because it's just not my style. And honestly, it's probably a stupid business decision. I don't differentiate my tiers. If somebody is on my Patreon and they're the $100 a month tier or the 99 cents a month tier, they get the same thing. Identical. It all comes down to, how much do I want to support this thing? That's all it is. It's just out of the kindness of their heart. Nothing changes as far as access. I would suggest to other people who want to treat it more like a business to have different tiers that offer different things. Or if you are going to have one across the board, just one tier, make it like a $5 barrier of entry, not 99 cents, you know? I just operate differently. So I would say it's a good idea to have different tiers and to make sure you offer different things for those tiers so the people know that they're getting it for a reason. The problem with the way I do it is people will start to look at it like, it's not even about the tiers. I just want to feel like I'm doing something, and it could be, you might end up making a lot. Again, if you want to think of it like a business, you might end up making a lot less than somebody that would have paid 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 because they really want to get, whatever type of extra content. I'm in that, anything helps mindset where, if I get a Patreon, and they're paying 99 cents a month, I'm rejoicing because I'm like, heck yeah, somebody cares about my channel and they want to support on a consistent basis. If you're not in that anything helps mindset and you want to go after certain increments, I would say, maybe start at like $5 and have some different tiers and go crazy, because there are people out there and they might not show up in the first day.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, and maybe not the next month.
Pero at some point, you might have people die hard enough that they'll pay $50 a month. They'll pay $100 a month. Make them available and put something. So here's also what's important. Put stuff that is intriguing to them. Like for example, there's some YouTube channels that I like a lot that I would be very tempted, and I haven't yet because I'm not rich, but there's channels that I watch that if they as much tell me as, hey, we just do one extra podcast a week, just one, I'm like, dude, I want to be in that Patreon because I love their weekly podcast so much, man. I'd go crazy to have just one more week. So if you can give something that's sustainable that you could keep doing, then make sure you tag it to the appropriate amount of money. Hey, I'll do one more video that only you guys could see a week or every 2 weeks or whatever, if you're at the $10 a month tier. And from what I could see, it looks like he never, ever shows his face. I think that's something that's huge to a lot of people. When you got those faceless channels, they'd be super interested to see, like, what's this dude like? Like, do one where you show your face or where you talk to the camera or you connect with the people. Maybe do one a week or every 2 weeks where you're like, there's no content. It's just like, hey guys, it's just me. This, a little bit about me. This is why I'm doing this channel. This is what I'm passionate about. Just let them see behind the wall a little bit. Something that's very popular is Q&As. Have people submit questions. It doesn't even have to be live if that's too much pressure. Have people submit questions and respond to those on there. I mean, who the heck doesn't want their stuff being responded to? It feels good. When I comment on channels that I like and they actually comment back, it feels amazing. But one of the biggest things I could tell you is do not overpromise. Do not overdo it and put yourself in a corner where now you feel like if you go back that you're letting the people down. There was a while where I was making daily. I did it in 2 different spurts. I did it a few years ago and then I did it again recently. I was making daily videos. And it might seem easy because you're like, the dude's just sitting there talking. But if you're going to talk with any kind of, eloquence or intelligence whatsoever in regard to the topic, it takes a little bit of effort, and you don't want to end up doing something that you feel like, man, I don't know if I could keep repeating this, and then it could be very discouraging when it looks like the people aren't even showing up and watching them. I would upload videos every single day, and they'd maybe get like 2 likes, 1 comment, and I appreciate every like and comment, but it revealed something to me. Oh, there's not even a need for that. These people are supporting because they just want to support. They don't even necessarily want to come and watch every single video every single day. They just want to support for what I'm already doing. So the last thing I'll leave it at, because I don't want to. I've already overdone it, I know. Definitely have a back and forth with your audience about what do they even want to see. Because some of these people 100% just want to support because they just don't want you to stop what you're already doing. Don't even do extra. Because if you try to do extra, now that's going to sabotage and take time away from what you're already doing. And that's what they like. Don't be like, oh, now I'm going to put on a weekly puppet show. They're like, bro, just do what you're already doing. We're just giving you money so you don't stop that. You don't need to try to do more and more and more. Now you're going to burn out. So the biggest thing I could leave you with is communicate with them. Do polls. Ask them in the comments, what would you guys want on there? And then cater to that. Because you could come up with all these ideas you think are fantastic, and then people are like, we don't even want to see this. Let me know anytime, Leon. Let me know anytime if I could be any clearer. I felt like I already rambled too much about it. But, yeah, make different tiers. Make them actually have different things on different tiers. Don't overdo it. Don't burn out. Don't put too much on there. But find out what they want and do that thing well and consistently. What time is movie night? I should probably start it in like 30 minutes or so. I need to hurry up. Do you miss your youth? I mean, I feel like I'm pretty youthful, bro. I don't know what you're trying to say. What the heck was I gonna say? Do I miss my youth? No. Here's a problem with me. When I was very young, all I wanted was to be older. And now that I'm older, I mean, I'm not happy. But I could tell you this, if I was young again, then I would just be like, I want to be old now, just like when I was young. I just wanted to grow up. I wanted to grow up and start a band. I wanted to be able to buy Chinese food whenever I wanted. You know? But then you get older and it's like, oh, this is lame. But again, if I was back to being a kid, I would just want to be old again. So, but I gotta say, I do miss that part of life when you're just hanging out with the homies, just chopping it up, just walking around, riding bikes around, playing basketball, listening to music. It's a carefree time, you know? Knowing you got people, you know, that are paying the bills, that you don't got to worry about it. Yeah. Seeing your friend's your friend's dad naked and getting a massage by his girlfriend. Monk We are
laughs.
family.
Fully aware.
'Cause I got all
Fully
my
aware
homies with
that
me.
everything is accessible at the dollar. What is it on YouTube? I don't know if it's $1 or $1.99. I picked whatever is the lowest they would let me go. One of them, I can't remember if it was Patreon or YouTube. One of them was like, you got to at least go $1.99. They didn't let me go all the way to 99 cents. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's YouTube. They're like, hey, it's got to be worth it. We got to get our money. But fully aware that she has access to everything and just went ahead and upgraded anyway. Now, was it a pocket upgrade? Maybe. Was it an accident? Will she ask for a refund in the next 30 minutes? Maybe. But right now, I'm happy. Thank you, Monclas. Thank you. You're still the incredible content creator you've always been. It's why I've got a 4-year streak in the Patreon. Humble brag. It's why you became such a staple in this household, good sir. Bro, I feel like I'm talking to a celebrity right now, bro. Like I'm telling you, your words mean a lot, bro. Bro, we want to talk about household. I mean, your household, your vibe. You know, you've said such a. I mean, the impact on this community. It's just. I mean, we're talking about admins. We're talking about moderators, you know? That's heavy duty right there. What the heck? Hold on, I'm getting paranoid right here. There's some weird activity going on that I need to take a look at. I don't know what's going on right here. People aren't listening to me right now. What are they doing? I don't like what I'm seeing right here. I'm very paranoid. I'm very paranoid. Thank you, Lauren and Lowe. Thank you for the very kind words. It's amazing being able to see you here. Okay, I need to hurry up and get to the bottom of this. Literally and metaphorical. Okay, I'm a power read. Hot dog. I'm gonna hear about that. Oh well. She does a lot of annoying things. Whose pizza is this? I think I'm gonna get Chinese. Oh, wait a minute. When I was getting paranoid, I saw something. Dude, somebody just slapped down more money in the PayPal for food funds. Somebody who has forcefully advised me to keep my mouth shut. Somebody who has advised me to unravel my beanie all the way down so that it covers my mouth hole so that I never speak a word of their true identity, has threw more money down in the PayPal for a movie night. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now I'm going to get a drink too. Heck yeah. He does show his face. He's like Robin Hood famous. Heck yeah. It's fun riding over a wheel with him. Everyone wants a selfie. You know what? If people feel that way about him, they would absolutely love if he would respond to, it could either just, he should put out something like at the end of his videos, like, hey, everybody, if you want to see me do this or whatever on Patreon, I'll respond to everything on Patreon. Or if he wants to just pin a comment or something like that. If they like him that much, they would really get a kick out of seeing him respond to very specific questions they have. Yeah, it takes a lot of time. It does take time. Even sometimes you're just sitting here waiting for stuff to load takes time, man. It's annoying. Heck yeah, Leon. Heck yeah, much love. Ask me anytime, bro. Ask me anytime. Whenever you want to pop in, just be like, hey, he ran into this thing or he's wondering about that. And then maybe he'll blow up on Patreon and I'll have to ask him for advice. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to scroll to the bottom. I'm having issues here. I don't want to start the movie at 6 o'clock, you know. Have you used food stamps? I was definitely at a point in my life back in the day where I had some food stamps. Yup. Yes, I did. I was like, you know what? I've paid for these food stamps for a lot of other people to use for many years. I'm gonna use them for a couple months, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it. Oh snap! Oh snap! ARJR is relentless. ARJR wants to make sure that my food doesn't get spit in, and he wants to make sure I leave a good tip. He's literally donating money to make sure that I'm able to leave a good tip so that somebody doesn't stick his dirty thumb with a dirty fingernail into my food. Thank you, bro. I was going to say so that the dude doesn't put his egg roll into my egg roll, but this is a family show. I've overstayed my welcome. Listen, because some people heard me say this last time and they still missed it somehow. Now, if you have a life and you've got stuff to do and you're busy, I get that. But I don't want anybody to miss it, genuinely miss it, and then be like, oh, how did I miss? Listen, I'm going to get the food right now. I'm going to be live. The movie is going to start sometime in the 6 o'clock hour. Okay? However long it takes me to order the food, get the food, boom, then I'm going to start it. Sometime in the 6 o'clock hour, be here. Okay? What I'm probably going to do, by the way, just to even give you an extra heads up, I'll post in the members tab, hey, I'm about to start the movie. And then you'll know, oh, it's time. He's going to be live in like 2 minutes. And then I'll go live on Patreon. So hopefully you'll get a notification from YouTube and then you'll get one from Patreon. But there has been times when nobody got any. That's just how it goes. It's so stupid.
Whose hot dog is this?
Elotes bought with food stamps taste the best. Hey, that changed everything, bro. Back when I used them, you couldn't even buy hot food with them, bro. I don't know what's going on now. Whose chicken chow mein is this? All right, you guys, I hope that you could join us later. If you cannot, I understand. And I'm very thankful for you being here while you could be here. And I look forward to seeing you during the fights tomorrow. Oh, dang. All right, I'll see you guys in a little